thing we have to do is we have to reach out to the to people that we know. Everyone handles a situation a little bit different. You know, the past 2 weeks, everyone thinks that, most people think that Steve Lloyd just, gladiator, and he's just a maniac, and he posts on positive things. Well, I get down too. That's why I have accountability person. Carrie is my accountability person in my life. She's number one. She's the one, when I get down, that she brings me back. And if Carrie's off for a couple hours, which is not often, Carrie calls me and communicates with me, and I pick her back up. Everyone needs an accountability partner right now. Everyone needs to be able to communicate and talk to someone and talk about their problems, and hopefully that person can bring you back, because being upset and depressed and angry isn't going to do any help for you right now. You got to be positive and motivated. I'm going to give you a little example of something that I did the other day that really caught me by surprise. I called somebody, and this person is always pumped up and motivated and talkative when I talk to this person, and that person, it was 2:00 in the afternoon. I said, "What are you doing?" She sounded really somber. And the person was still laying in bed at 2:00 in the afternoon. And I said, "What's wrong?" She's just like, "I'm really bummed out. I bought this building. I paid almost $900,000 for it. And it was Airbnb, and I was doing extremely well. It was fully rented, and I was just making a boatload of money. Then all of a sudden, the virus comes along, and she goes, I'm completely out of business. And my mortgage payment is $7,000 a month." And she's just like, "I don't know what I'm going to do." So I just said, I started to talk to her, and I didn't want to give her too much of my Tony Robbins crap right off the bat. But I just said, I want you to sit on the side of the bed, and I want you to talk to me. And we're going to talk through this, right? And all she kind of wanted was to vent a little bit and talk about it, and then maybe have some advice. And then I got her to sit on the bed. We started talking, and then I heard her voice start to change to more positive. And then a couple minutes later, I had her walking around the room. And then 10 minutes later, I had her all pumped up, and she was ready to rock and roll. And I had her back on the page, and I said, let's talk every other day to make sure your mind's in the right spot. I need you in the right spot. We can't solve your problem if you're depressed and laying in bed. And there's a lot of people right now. We're all boggled up in our houses, and we're not really sure how to get things through. But that's why you need to get 2 or 3, accountability partners to talk either every day, every other day, or every third day. Keep those spirits up, because I'm telling you this, I promise you, all of this is going to be okay. It's just a moment of time. If you think about other times in your life when you had traumatic things going on, you might have lost a couple things here. You might have lost a couple things there, but you always made a good comeback. And, and if you have that self-development, you put yourself around great people, we're going to be looking back at this 9 months or a year and go, man, I wish I wasn't so fearful. I wasn't so upset. I wish I was more motivated and took action. If you go back 12 years ago when we had the financial situation, people were nervous to buy and it got really low. But then after 2 or 3 years, what did we have? We were going, oh, man, I really wish I would have bought, 2 years ago when it was really bad. Americans strong. We're strong. We're going to come back. You need to use these tools to make sure you can get through this bad time right now. And I promise you, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. In 4 or 5 years from now, we'll be looking back at this. And we're going to be, we won't be laughing about it, but we're going to, we're going to be happy. And it's what we do now as a company, and what we do now as an individual that's going to shape who we are. That's how I feel. That's why I'm trying to help as many people as I possibly can. And Terry's doing the same thing. And I need everyone that's listening to this call to reach out to as many people as they can to make sure they're okay. And then what is their plan? What's your plan? And if you're in trouble, reach out and ask for help. You have to reach out and ask for help.